Hello friends, this is that bonus video I was telling you about that was going to be uploaded for January 11th, 2025. This one is just about speaking those manifestation words. Y'all, so this is the second time and only the second time that I've actually tried doing this for like a materialistic thing. But I had done this back in November for my turkey platter, and I was looking for a very specific one and didn't have a lot of money. And I was like, before I walked in the Goodwill, I'm going to find the turkey platter, and it's going to be white and the one I want, and it's going to be like $6 or under. I walk in, y'all, it was sitting there and it was $6. And the lady at the register told me, she's like, I told her my story, and she's like, I cannot tell you how many people brought this up here, and when they found out it was $6, they no longer wanted it. And she's like, your story, like, she's like, I'm so happy it went to you, but she's like, it's been brought up at least, 10, 11 times. I was like, oh, wow. So, y'all, yesterday, I wanted to get out of the house and do a little bit of, thrifting. Went to the estate sale and everything. Didn't have a lot of money. But I have an upcoming pageant that's a Valentine's Day pageant, and I have a red dress, but it's just, I don't feel like $1 million in that red dress, and I've worn it so many times. Anywho, I sat in the car and I was like, I'm gonna find my red dress that's gonna be sparkly and fit well and, a little bit of lace and just make me feel like $1 million. And I literally said, for under $4. Y'all, I walked into the Goodwill and there she was, hanging on an end cap. And I'm like, oh, that's just like what I would imagine for this, pageant. And there's no way that that's in my size. And then I looked and I was like, oh my gosh, it was in my size. And then I was like, there's no way it's going to fit. I went to the dressing room, put it on, and I was just like, I was almost in tears, guys, because it was so beautiful. It's like it was made for me. And I was just like, wow, just wow. I had to send it over to the pageant director, and I was like, oh my God, and literally I think I paid $350 for it. So that was one thing. Also, the second thing that was kind of weird is we do have an upcoming photo shoot that's like Mardi Gras masquerade themed, and I was sitting there going through my jewelry and I was like, oh, I wish I had a masquerade like kind of necklace or one that, color theme wise or whatever. And, just being so tight on funds, I can't just go out and spend a lot of money on things. But guess what? I went to get my daughter some cassettes that were going to be, literally where you get like 8 of them for $1 today at the estate sale. And when I went in, I didn't see this yesterday, you guys, but it was just sitting there and perfect, like absolutely unique and perfect. And I love the weirdness of it. And it was literally just hanging there. And I was like, how much for that? And she's like, how about $1, which would make it 50 cents today? And I was like, you know what? Sold. Like, absolutely sold. So, y'all, I know it's kind of weird. And, I'm not big to do it for like monetary gain and stuff like that. But speaking those words and putting that positivity out there, like, y'all, prime examples of how, putting stuff in the atmosphere can work. Like, I used to be like, I don't know about that. And people would be like, speak it, speak with the things you want, put it out, verbalize it. That's just like where I verbalize paying off debt and, getting my family moved. I verbalize it daily because, if I speak it, I just have a feeling, you guys, I have a feeling you're going to see this year that the words coming out of my mouth and the actions behind it and everything else is going to make those dreams come true. So I just had to jump on here and just share that story about my little red dress that is literally perfection and, just random, you guys. But keep manifesting those dreams, speak those positive words. Y'all, I'm going to jump off of here, but you have a blessed day.